Good morning, boys and girls. Today will be the last of our 3 lessons regarding fraction manipulatives. Hopefully I got to you in time and reminded you did not need to do your warm-up today or your fact test. What I would like you to do is get the fraction master from me, and while the other students are doing fact test and warm-up, please begin by cutting your fraction pieces apart, being sure your initials or number are on the back of each piece, grouping them with a paper clip and keeping them in your baggie with all of your other fraction parts. So once you have done that, you will be answering all of the questions in your lesson practice A through X. I encourage you to use all of your fraction manipulatives to help you figure out some of the ways we can work with fractions. For example, at the beginning, you're asked to use all your fraction manipulatives to help you with these activities and questions. What fraction is half of 1/5? How many tenths equal 1/2? And so on. For E and F, simply solve and write your answer. When you get down to G, you're asked what is 1/3 of 1/2. What I want you to do is set out your 1/2 piece in front of you and figure out which fraction covers 1/3 of it. That is what is meant when we have these problems here. So skipping down, for example, to K, what is 1/2 of 2/3? You need to start by setting out your 2/3 piece and then find the fraction piece that will cover 1/2 of that shape you have created. What we're really doing here is getting a solid visual representation of what we will quickly and soon be doing when we multiply fractions. In P, Q, and R, we have improper fractions, and I'd like you to write them as a mixed number. You need to figure out, for example, in P, how many whole groups of 10/10ths can you take out, and then what would be the fractional part left over. In the case of S, T, and U, you simply need to reduce the fractions. And in the case of V, W, and X, you are going to take each improper fraction, write it as a mixed number, and you'll, in addition, probably need to be reducing the fractional part. You have it written in its simplest terms. Be sure you come and ask at any time if you have a question with this, and we will go over it together when we meet.